My name is Paul Battle. I'm a city council person for the city of Portsmouth, our city. I'd like to share some things with you that has transpired in the time that I've been on council. You know, when people write their platforms, they always say 1, 2, number 3, number 4. But as a council person, you have to multitask. Now, the most important problem that we are having at this point is the self-destruction of our youth. So I have to say that that is number one. So during the 4-year period, I realized that we didn't have proper programs in place to help develop our youth. So I asked the city council to, along with myself, approve funding to have programs in the afternoon for our youth. I wrote the program. I implemented it with the church department. I got the city to give $15 million to Parks and Recreation. And these programs are being run in several parts of our city. And that's a positive. Now, number 2 is retaining our employees. I know that our employees have not gotten raises for years. So under our administration, they have gotten the largest raises that they've had in recent years, and they're nearly at the top in reference to salaries. Of course, you know we have to fund education. So that's an unconditional approach that I've always made. We have to pay our teachers. They do such a wonderful job. And for the first time in the recent history, we fully funded the school board. These are things that I'm proud of. I'm proud of my colleagues going along with me here. 3 years ago, the Economic Development Department, under our leadership, received a grant to run programs for our youth that will give them certificates in different courses that will help them obtain livable wages. In the past 3 years, we have had 667 folk come through, and we've had 468 to graduate and receive certificates. For those who didn't have points of interest, we recommended and referred them to TCC and other educational sources in the Tidewater area. This has been a plus for our youth. There is but one piece that I have to put together for our youth. We know that our kids can't read by the time they enter elementary school. So at the age of 3 years old, we're gonna have sites where we can have about from 25 to 30 kids and teach them how to read and simple math. That would give them a head start, and that would allow them to move into education and not slow the teachers and the other kids up. Everybody will basically be on the same keel. Everybody will be on the same level, basically, upon entering school. And by the time they're in the 6th grade, rather than drop out, they'll have the excitement of being in school, of understanding, of moving from one grade to the other, and the futuristic thoughts that all kids have about moving forward, improving their lives, and doing that is right. We have problems with crime in our city, but another element that's very important to crime is community policing, because community policing bonds the citizens and the law enforcement agencies. And there's a trust there, and both of them can work together to make sure that one another can do their job. The citizens in helping give the vital information needed, and the policemen are acting on this information in the proper manner. In the middle of the forum that I was at, a couple other citizens said, "Mr. Battle, you do real good dealing with the kids, and you have a great knowledge of policing, but what about us?" And I said, "Well, what do you mean, what about us?" They said, "Well, what about have a taxation on us?" And I said, "Well, that's why it's so very important to multitask." Our city has had a radical change lately because of the International Gateway, which will have from 20 to 24,000 employees. The shipyard, which will have 10 to 14,000 at any given time, and the wind turbine production, distribution, and installation. We have become a very, very important city. Now, the crowning jewel was when you, the citizens, decided that you wanted a casino and voted to have a casino. 66% of the citizens voted to have a casino. Therefore, I voted yes to have a casino. Now, once all these items come online, better than that, when the casino come online and the addition of Frito-Lay, which moved its main office here, and a main refrigeration plant that has just come here, when they're online, we're going to have an increase of $20 million a year in our budget. I've already calculated how we can rescind your taxes to the early 20s. Right now it's $1.30 per 100. We want to take it back to the 120s. So as you can see, I've been multitasking, and I'm working for you as well. Now, that doesn't include all the economic development that has come, because when the other items that I mentioned come online, then the following year we'll probably be able to do the same thing. Now I want to say this to you. How many cities have you ever known during a recession that even thought about giving the citizens a decrease in their taxes? But because of our sudden popularity and the blessings that the city has been receiving, we'll have the ability to do that. We're going to also increase our programming for our seniors. You see, we have to cultivate our total population. We have to meet their needs to make sure that they have a happy and successful way of life. But let me say this. Last of all but not least, we'll be moving into 21st century. Our citizens have been asking for upscale and moderate scale retail for years, to no avail. But recently we've had multinational corporations to contact us in reference to coming to our city. There's a 12-acre site that they are interested in, and for the long yearning that we've had for retail in our city, we will meet that objective. And we're looking forward to bringing those folk aboard. Amazon Fresh has recently invested in a chain of grocery stores. They also are looking to move to Portsmouth with the newest and up-to-date 21st century grocery store. You will be able to go into the store and use your Prime account, never go to a register, in and out. It's built for speed. We're working our way to the 21st century. We have a lot of infrastructure challenges that we'll be meeting. And you will need someone like myself that has the knowledge and the experience that can carry us through this process without spending the billions of dollars that most citizens have been told that we will be spending. In any business situation, the business persons will ask for as much as you're willing to give. But we'll get all the infrastructure done at a premium price, the most cost effective, with the most solid ingredients involved to make sure that all our infrastructure is working properly and is working at peak performance. When I became a city council person, the first thing that I requested was that we make sure that we took care of our above ground water tanks. They haven't been taken care of yet, but we will take care of those water tanks. And we're going to do it in an expediting manner. Also, it's very important that we make sure that our water supply stays clean and safe for all our citizens. Therefore, I'm asking you to give me your support and give me your vote so that we may continue to move in a positive direction that will make our city not just the best, one of the best cities in the country, but one of the best cities on our planet. Again, my name is Paul Battle. I'm number 9 on the ballot. Please give me your vote, because a vote for me is a vote for you. A part that's very vital to our economic success is our latest incorporation of 5G. 5G is a system that allows us to transmit and receive information in record speed. Also, it has the ability to hold information, large amounts of information. Corporations like large banks who have a lot of traffic going in and out, and other businesses will see our city as a very advantageous spot to come to because of our location. The recent additions, the casino, the international gateway, our 5G can accompany business with those kind of traffics. And by adding that also increase our economic development. Now, I plan to make this economic development work for the citizens. We plan to take this taxation off your backs. That's why I'm asking you to continue with us. Continue, so we can continue to make things better. Let there be no doubt, all of my life, anything that I have involved myself with I was always an impact player, and I always made a difference for humanity and development of human beings and our city. So again, I'm truly asking you for your support and your vote, and above all, your prayers. May God bless our city, our state, our country, and our planet. Thank you.